Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about who I believe is the 2020 YouTube Astrologer of the Year. And as I believe unequivocally, it is Marin Altman. She has very quickly become a sensation in the astrological community, to say the absolute least. She currently has over 800,000 TikTok followers. About 24 million likes on TikTok. I believe it's like around 112,000 subscribers on YouTube. Uh, Over 50,000 followers on Twitter. Approximately 16,000 tweets on Twitter, which shows the tremendous activity she's had in as far as astrology goes. I understand that some of those tweets are not going to be astrology related, but a strong percentage of them, I believe, are. And she has also amassed over 60,000 followers on Instagram. Now, I understand numbers and stats are not everything, but it can give an indication of somebody as far as being proficient, how proficient someone may be in what it is they do, and in her case, astrology. And this is something, she even has a website where people can become more learned in astrology. And also, too, looking at this, she has had inordinate astrological activity on social media, to say the least. Now, I understand there's other YouTube astrologers out there that might have bigger numbers and stats as far as their followers and viewership goes, but a strong percentage of what she's attained, as far as the numbers statistically go, has been done in 2020. She also has about 2.5 million views on YouTube, and again, a strong percentage of these views came, not just the views, but the numbers I just stated she has came in 2020. Now, another thing too, a lot of this came, this strong, her what she did, her popularity ascending this year in the astrological world. What happened was she became, her fame ascended and escalated strongly when she accurately predicted that Joe Biden was going to win the 2020 presidential election. And she did this with Virgo Sun, meticulous and scrupulous attention to details. And she got a lot, it wasn't just about predicting who was going to emerge victorious in that election, it was the details that went along with it. And keep in mind, too, that many astrologers had actually predicted that Trump was going to win. You had a strong percentage of astrologers that thought Trump would win the election, and she went out and predicted that Joe Biden would win this election. And it's not even just the fact that she predicted this election. She's made a number of other predictions that have come true, and she's very good at, as far as predictive astrology. And the thing about it too is that, well, she also made a controversial astrological prediction that Biden would die in office. We will see whether this actually comes to pass or not. But the thing that's so impressive with her is that she's done this at only 22 years old. Being 22 years old, she shows tremendous Capricorn rising discipline, maturity, consistency, and seriousness in this. I'm sure she has very good business acumen, and will probably could be very successful in that. And the thing is, what about thing with what she's done is that she has done all this, in such a very short period of time. And it's not just about, the fact that she's done so much as far as just the YouTube astrology work alone, but the fact that, in addition, again, going back to what she's attained on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter is what makes it even more impressive. She's also a graduate student, and she's doing this simultaneously while she's doing the YouTube astrology videos and all the other things she is doing on social media. When you talk about that, and coupled with, I mean, a website where people can learn astrology, it just really, there's not enough superlatives to really describe what she has done as far as this year in 2020 in the astrology community. And the thing is, she also has a very strong ability as far as captivating and enthralling audiences with her videos. A lot of that could be her strong Leo energy. She does have 3 planets in Leo, which may really play a very integral role in that, at least in my opinion. And another thing is that she does this, I mean, with astrology, it's not just predictive astrology. She has shown tremendous versatility in astrology in general, whether it could, I mean, political, predictive astrology, astrocartography, and even helping others understand as far as fundamentals and, you know, basic chart understanding. She also has creativity that is involved in her videos. She had one video, I believe it was something like she ranking the zodiac signs best to worst. And again, not to be redundant, but she does this again while simultaneously being a graduate student. Is she has just shown, I mean, she has just worked laboriously on her astrology channels and pages or what have you. And you know, the thing about this is, and what this reminds me of, what she's done in terms of becoming this you know, sensation in astrology in such a very quick period. Some of you may have remembered when Alyssa Sharp, a renowned YouTube astrologer, she's now known as Alyssa, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name right, Trahan. She had a meteoric rise to fame in 2012 when she began, I believe it was 2012 when Alyssa Sharp began her YouTube astrology channel, and she just ascended to fame very quickly. It's interesting how you have some people that will, where their fame, their popularity, notoriety escalate in like months, and you have some people that will keep, you know, persistently producing videos, and they will not ever attain that. So obviously, being charismatic has something to do with it. Your presence, your personality. From what I've seen with Marin Altman, she seems to be very vibrant and vivacious. Incorporates a lot of enthusiasm and exuberance in her astrology work, and that's obviously, I'm sure, I mean, I believe that has played a role in terms of her fame at this point in time and rising as far as her popularity ascending in such a short period of time. And again, going back to, you know, having certain popularity, notoriety, that I know that's not the ends to all means is in terms of determining or ascertaining somebody's, you know, as far as their worth or their ability. But when you have, you know, when you've attained that level of popularity, renown, or what have you, and you have attained certain numbers that are connected with your as far as viewership goes and subscribers, I mean, it can be an indicator of somebody being proficient in what they do, because people aren't going to not going to view your videos if you're not really that good. So I mean, that definitely has played some kind of role in what she's been able to attain in terms of her success in the astrological world. But anyway, and I wanted to also give some I guess you could say consideration, honorable mention to other YouTube astrologers out there for their persistent and diligent work in the astrology community. First off, Michael Nebb, the Peace Dealer. Another person, Steve Judd. the Leo King, aka David Lawrence Palmer, Kelly Rosano. I think her name now is Braca Goldsmith. It was formerly Barbara Goldsmith, and Patrick Arundel. And really, the thing is, these people, and Lada Doncheva, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly or not, and also the man that's on the KRS astrology channel, even though that's Vedic, he's obviously somebody that's had a profound influence on astrology and does it year to year. I think his name is Kapiel Raj. I don't know if I'm saying his name right or not, but these people, obviously, they deserve to be mentioned because their work, I mean, is obviously is very good and exceptional, to say the absolute least, and they consistently bring out, give us quality videos where we can assimilate a lot of astrological information. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.